Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin continues to hold currently above this descending trend line. At the moment, the bulls seem to be strong. We certainly do not have a breakdown. We certainly do not have an impulsive move down. So the scenarios we talked about yesterday remain completely valid. Specifically also here on the daily time frame, the white scenario that we can see in more detail on the smaller time frame in a minute. This white count in which we have seen a 1-2 setup and another 1-2 setup, and we could now start the third wave rally. But again, I remain skeptical until I actually see that aggressive upside movement, because a third wave, especially a third wave here of a third wave, should be quite aggressive. Although we should see some decent upside momentum, which at the moment isn't showing yet. But again, the bulls and the bears are fighting for this trend line, as mentioned yesterday. The red line is the key level here that must hold to keep the white scenario alive, the directly bullish count, and that's located at $105,230. So this is our key, you could say, invalidation point. As long as it's holding the more directly bullish count, the white count remains valid, plausible, and the break below it will shift the focus to the yellow scenario, in which we could be working on a slightly larger correction, a slightly larger pullback here in the yellow scenario, in which we are possibly dealing with a wider 1-2 setup. So that all of this is a wave 1, and then we have a larger wave 2, and we could go up like that. Yeah. In that case, a deeper pullback is possible, but then the June low must hold to keep the bullish count alive. These are the two main levels that I'm watching in the short term. Both are bullish scenarios. Let us take a look at the shorter time frame here. And yeah, so far I haven't given up on the directly bullish white count or the directly bullish blue count. They are here on the smaller time frame, the relevant ones that help us understand what is the pathway, or what are the likely pathways that the market can take directly to higher prices. And I can see two, I can see two pathways that are probable for now. One is highlighted in white, as I already shared with you also over the last few days. In this case, we have completed a wave 1. After a larger degree, wave 2 completed on the 2nd of July. And this is our red line that you also saw on the larger time frame. And this 5-wave move up in wave 1 could be the beginning of something larger, directly bullish to the upside. Wave 1 up, and now we could be in wave 2. And in the white scenario, this would mean that we possibly completed wave W, wave X, and we're now in a Y wave, for example, as an A, B, C structure. But I don't have a strong signal that wave C to the downside has started, so it might morph a little bit. The main takeaway here is that wave 2 might still be unfolding, but that the scenario is plausible as long as we're holding $106,300, the 78.6 retracement. So we can still go with this scenario and watch for higher prices. Now, it is possible that it morphs a little bit. I mean, maybe this X wave resets a little higher. That's possible, or this B wave, and we don't have a WXY, but it turns back into a larger ABC. All of that is possible, but it would mean that until we really get a decisive break above the green line, the white scenario is possible. What does it mean, essentially? It means that we could test this orange support area once more. Now, if we get a direct breakout higher, then honestly, the last swing low must hold. That would be a key level here in the short term at 107,550. And that's in the in the blue scenario, the directly bullish pathway. So it's entirely possible the market takes the direct route higher. In this scenario, we have a 1-2 setup, another 1-2 setup, and we could take the direct route higher like this. What I don't like about this wave count is just that first of all, we have too many 1-2 setups, and I don't really see any aggressive upside momentum yet, which would suggest that a third of a third wave is actually unfolding. And also, what is important to understand, we have not yet broken out, so I need to see a break above the green line there from here to confirm further that we are in this directly bullish pathway. But overall, What the levels that really matter here are 106,300 as the level where probabilities shift from a directly bullish count to a maybe more bearish one. Also then the red line is then the formal invalidation point located at $105,200. That is really the level that is the invalidation point basically. Yeah? It is the level where not only probabilities shift, but where the scenarios, the directly bullish scenarios, get formally invalidated. So yeah, that's the update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.